This is going to be a very brief lesson or review on percent. The only thing that we're dealing with percent is turning a percent turning it into a decimal. Okay. So there's a rule and then a cheat. So if I have a percent of, well, let's write the rule first, okay? I need to remember that if I'm going from percent to decimal, I'm going to divide that percent by 100. Okay, and the cheat sheet way to do it is to move the decimal 2 places to the left. So, example 1. If I had 45%, I need to either divide by 100 or move the decimal 2 places to the left. If there is no decimal visible, that means it is behind the last number at the end. And I need to move it 2 places to the left. So swoop 1, swoop 2. My decimal is 0.45. Okay? So another example, if I have 12.5%, moving the decimal 2 places to the left is going to be point, or you could put a 0 in front of it if that makes you feel better, it's fine. 125. Okay. Now let's do a couple of got it's. Um, 89. Okay, pause the video and try those. Okay, so my decimal, if there's none visible, is behind the last number. So I'm swooping 1, 2. There's my spot. So this is equal to 0.89. 110. It is behind the last number. I'm swooping 1, 2 places. So that means my decimal is 1.10, or just 1.1 is fine also. Good. Now we're going to turn decimals into percents. Okay, and there's a rule and then a cheat sheet. So if I'm going from a decimal to a percent, officially I'm doing the opposite of before. I'm multiplying the decimal by 100. But the cheat way is to move the decimal to the right 2 places. Okay, so first example for that, if I had 0.15, I need to turn it into a percent. So take the decimal, move it 2 places to the right. So my new number is 0.15, or just 15, because there's that decimal back there, which I don't need to technically put because it's a whole number. Example 2. Let's say you had 9.25, and you need to turn that into a percent. I'm going to take the decimal since I see it and move it 2 places to the right. So it's now 925. You could put a decimal, you do not have to. All right, so now let's do some got it's. The first one, let's do 5.25. And the next one we're going to do is 0.254. Okay, pause the video, try those. Okay, so now what we see is that I'm moving my decimal 2 places to the right. So my new number is 500. Oh, and this should be a percent. I don't know why I did not put percents here and here. Look at me, 525%. Take the decimal 2 places to the right. I have 25.4%. And that was just a brief review of percents.